Hello children, this is 4th standard maths. Chapter name is division and the unitary method. Now here 11th question. What is the least number that should be subtracted from 924 to make it exactly divisible by 48? So the question, what is the least number? What is the least number that should be subtracted from 924? Subtracted. Okay, that should be subtracted from 924 to make exactly divisible by 48. Exactly divisible by 48. So first we have to find division of. First we have to find division of this number. So least number that should be subtracted means the answer we get less than 924. If least number should be added means we have to get more than this number. So least number that should be subtracted from this 924 means it is not a perfect divisibility of 48. It is not divisible by 48. We get remainder. After dividing we get remainder. Perfect divisibility divisor means remainder should be 0. So here least number that should be subtracted means after finding answer we get less than this number. So 924, first find 924 divided by 48. Find the division of that division 48 924. Okay, given now 924 by 48. First find what is the remainder. So the remainder, that number should be subtracted from this number. So first we have to find the remainder. 924 divided by 48. Now here 48 ones are 48. Okay, minus means 12 minus 8 is 4 and 5 minus 4, 8 minus 4 is 4 now. And 44 it will not divide with 48 ones are table. So we can bring one step one number. Okay, bring down 4, bring 4 down. Now 444. 48 how much? 48 we have to multiply and check children. 48 nines are 432 because we can't remember 48 ones are tables. In each term you have to multiply which is a nearer to the given number, nearer to this number or exact. So 48 nines are, after multiplying we can understand 48 nines are 432. Now minus it here. 4 minus 2 is 2, 4 minus 3 is 1, 12 is a remainder. So remainder is 12 and the quotient 19 is a exact divisor. So quotient 19, 48 19s are, that's how much we have to check. Okay, that is the exact divisor. Remainder 12, that should be subtracted. 924 given number minus 12 remainder. Okay, remainder we are subtracting here. 4 minus 2 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 912. 912 is the exactly divided by the 48. So which number we are subtracted? 12. Which number we subtracted? 12 should be subtracted from 924 to make it exactly divided by exactly divisible by 48. This is the answer. So what is that? First we have to find it is not a perfect divisor. So first if we have to divide the number, after dividing remainder is 12. So remainder 12 should be subtracted from 924 to get a perfect divisible of 48. So 912, this is a perfect divisible of 48. Okay, then therefore which number we are subtracting? 12. 924 minus 12 we are subtracted. So 12 should be subtracted from 924 to make it exactly divisible by 48. Answer is 12. First find the division, the remainder that should be subtracted. Next question. What is the least number that should be added to 924? Same question, okay? Here subtracted, here added 924 to make it exactly divisible by 48. Next question. What should be added to 924? Least number should be added to 924 to get exactly divided by, to make it exactly divisible by 48. So added means the given number is 924. The added means after adding any number, least number, we get more than 924 now. Okay. After adding any number to the 924, we get more than this. So find the division of 924. Find the division of 924 divided by 48. Now only we are divided. So after dividing 924 by 48, what is the quotient? Quotient is 19. Quotient is 19 and remainder is, quotient is 19. Quotient is 19 and remainder is how much? 12. Now only we are divided, no? So after finding division of 924 divided by 48, quotient is 19 and remainder is 12. So therefore it means 19 into quotient 48. How much it come? That we have to multiply. 19 into 48 divisor. So 19 into 48 means it is 960. 960. Then check next number. 20, because 960, that is the exact divisible by 48. 19 into 48, 960, it is exact divisible by 48 number. So 19 over, check next number, 20. 20 into 48, because we want the, how much should be added, least number should be added, no? So 19 into 48, that is a quotient. Quotient into divisor, we are multiplying. 19 into 48 is 960. Find next number. After 19 is next number will come 20. 20 into 48, how much? After multiplying 20 into 48, we get, sorry, here 912. 19 into 48 is, after multiplying 19 into 48, 912. That is a previous sum answer. Perfect divisor, 912. Then multiply 20 into 48, that is 960. Then finding division of 924 divided by 48. Quotient we get, quotient we got 19 and the remainder is 12. Okay. Now only we did that. Now 19 into divisor. So what is the exact divisible of 48? That is 912 is exact divisible of 48. Means remainder we get here 0. So next exact divisible. There is here least number should be subtracted from 924. That is least number should be subtracted from 924 to get a perfect exact divisibility. That is the answer 912, previous sum. Okay. The next what should be added means we have to check next number, 19 over 20 into 48. 20 into 48, 960. That is exactly divisible of 48 on the tables. Now we have a number, given number. What is a given number? Given number is 924. Okay. Now given number minus 960 minus given number. 960 minus given number. 960 is exact divisible of 48 once 48. 924 is not exact divisible. We get remainder. Remainder is 12. Okay. This is exact divisible. So 960 minus 920 means 36. So 36 should be added. 36 should be added from 924 to make it exactly divisible by 48. So answer is 36. Finding the quotient of 924 divided by 48, that is 90, we know that. Quotient is 90, remainder is 12. Finding 19 into 48 divisor, that is 912, that is exact divisibility of that number. Then next number 19. After 19, which number will come? 20. 20 into 48 we have to check, that is 960 after multiplying. So given number we have 924. Subtracted given number 924 from 960. Perfect divisibility of 48. Exact divisibility of 48. 960, and it is not exact divisibility of 48, the given number, because we are getting remainder as 12 here. So 960 exact divisibility minus given number 36 should be added. Now exercise 4.7, add, subtract, multiply or divide. Here some word problems are given. Do not work out any problem, but read through the problem carefully in box provided. Write down A means if an addition problem, S if it is a subtraction problem, M if it is a multiplication, or D for division problem. So here we know to work out. Just addition means we have to write A, subtraction means S, and multiplication means M, division means D. In a cycle stand, there are 236 girls bicycle and 150 boys bicycles. How many bicycles are there in all? All means what? Total. Girls bicycle is 236 and boys are 150 bicycles are there. How many bicycles are there in all? Totally. So what is this? Addition or subtraction or multiplication or division? Addition. Total means addition sum. Now next B. Babu is 34 years old. Ramu is 18 years old. Two people, different people. Babu 34 years, Ramu 18 years. How much older is Babu than Ram? If anything left or more than remaining means subtraction sum. Okay. With the help of read the question properly, then we can understand it as addition or subtraction. How much more, how much leftover or leftover, remaining or subtraction. Total means addition sum. So Babu 34 years old and Ramu is 18 years old. How much more older? Older means more. We have to find. Means subtraction. 34 minus 18. How much more left or remaining means subtraction sum. So this is subtraction sum. I have ₹20 in my purse. Okay, I have ₹20 in my purse. How many paisa do I have? I have 20 rupees in my pocket purse. Okay, how many paisa do I have? So 20 rupees I have. 20 rupees in how many paisa do I have? 20 into 1 paisa, how much we have to multiply? So then it is a multiplication sum. So here third sum is multiplication, because converting rupees into paise. So 1 rupee equal 100 paisa. So 100 into 20 we have to multiply. So it is a converting something. Rupees into paisa, that is a multiplication. Fourth question. You have 65 rupees. How many 5 stamps can you buy? You have 65 rupees total. Total number and number of things. So it is division. Total number we have 65 and then 5 for each. Each means 5 stamps can you buy. 65 divided by 5 means it is a division sum. Fifth question. There are 120 marbles. Each boys get 6 marbles. Okay, each total divided by each things means division. Okay, total divided by each 5 stamps we have to rupees 5 stamps each. So total 120 marbles. Each boys get 6 marbles. How many boys are there? Means 120 by 6. Then division. Sixth question. There are 24 lines on each page. If there are 100 pages in the book. First they given there are 24 lines in each page means one page 24 lines. Okay. If there are 100 pages, such 100 pages are there, mean how many lines are there in all? So you have to multiply 24 into 100, then it is a multiplication sum. Now here next question. Exercise 4.8. Fill in the blanks to solve the story sums. A maths test paper has 10 questions and the total marks are 100. If Ritu answers 6 questions correctly, how many marks will she get? A maths test paper has 10 questions. So total marks for 10 questions. How much? 100. Total marks for 10 question is 100. If Ritu answers 6 question correctly, how many marks will she get? So for 10 question marks is 100. So 10 question marks is 100. For one question we have to find. So 100 by 10. 0, 0 cancel 10. Okay. For 10 question it means for 10 question marks is 100. For one question how much? 100 divided by 10 means 10. Marks for one question. 10 question marks is 100. For one question, how much? So 1 into 100 means 100 by 10 is 10 marks for one question that we have to find. Then free to answer 6 question correctly. Therefore, marks for 6 question. How much? 10 into 6. 10 into 6 is, for one question marks is 10. 6 question correct means 60. Therefore, answer Ritu will get 60 marks. Now here, second question. Ravi painted 48 meter of fence in 6 days. So, okay, how much did he paint in the first 4 days? So here, fence painted in 6 days. Ravi painted 6 days. How much? 48 meter. Okay. Ravi painted 48 meter of fence in 6 days. So 48 meter in 6 days. How much did he paint in the first 4 days? So first 4 days means for 6 days it is a day sign meter painted. Okay, painted. 6 days he paint 48 meter. For 4 days how much? 4 into 48. 6 days 4 into 48 means fence painted in 4 days. How much? 4 into 48. 4 days. Okay, here railway fence painted in 6 days 48 meters. That is given 48 meters in 6 days. How much did he paint in 4 days? So here we can find fence painted in dash day. Dash day means per day. One day we are finding. For one day, how many? So day and painting. For 6 day, 48 meter painted. For one day, per day we are painting. So 1 into 48 divided by 6. 48 by 6 means 6 ones are 6 8. 6 8 6 8 are. Okay, 8 meter. One day 8 meter. Then fence painted in 4 days. One day, S is not there, so it means one day. One day painting is 8 meter. For 4 days means 4 into 8. 4 8s are 32. This is the answer. 4 into 4 days is 4 into 8 is 32. Ravi painted 32 meter in 4 days. So first find 6 days 48 meter, that is given. So per day we find for 6 days 48. For 1 how much means 48 divided by 6, that is 8. Then for 4 days means 4 into 8. 4 into 8 is 32. Next, third one. It takes 72 minutes to fill 12 buckets of water. How much time it take to fill 9 buckets? Next. It takes 72 minutes to fill 12 buckets of water. How much time will take to fill 9 buckets? So time taken to fill, buckets are given. Buckets means 12 buckets. For 12 buckets of water, time taken is 72 minutes. Okay, for 12 buckets, 72 minutes. And here bucket means 1 bucket. So time taken to fill 1 bucket. 72 divided by 12. 72 divided by 12 means 12 how much are 12 6 are 72. Okay, that is 6 minutes. Okay, now for 1 bucket 6 minutes. For 9 buckets, again bucket, time taken to fill 9 buckets. For 1 bucket 6 minutes. For 9 bucket For 9 bucket, how much means 9 into 6? 9 into 6. 9 5 6 are 9 5 are 45, 9 6 are 54 minutes. Okay. Time taken to buckets are given. So more 12 buckets is 72 minutes. Time taken to fill bucket. So one bucket is 72 divided by 12 is 6 minutes. Time taken to fill 9 bucket. That is, for one bucket 6. For 9 how much means 9 into 6? 54 minutes. So it takes 54 minutes to fill 9 buckets. Next is B main children. Solve the story sum. 5 liter of oil cost is rupees 505. Find the cost of 3 liter of oil. Now here cost of 5 liters of oil cost is 505. So cost of 5 liter of oil, it is given 505. Find the cost of 3 liter of oil. Therefore cost of 3 liter of oil that we have to find. And the main important point, liter and rupees. For 5 liter cost is 505. For 3 liter question mark. Cross multiplication means 500 into 5 into 3 divided by 5. 505 into 3 divided by 5. Multiply 505 into 3, that is 1515, and divided by 15. First multiplying these two numbers, that is product is 1515 and dividing with 5. After dividing with 5, answer is 303. So here cost no, so rupees 303. Now next question, second one. The train fare from Chennai to Mumbai for 6 persons is rupees 900. What is the fare for 4 persons? Sentences. The train ticket for 6 persons. How much? The train 6 person cost is 900 rupees. 900. Therefore, the train ticket was 4 persons. That we have to find. Person in rupees, that is the main thing. For 6 person cost is 900. For 4 person question mark. So 4 into 900 divided by 6. 4 into 900 by 6. 4 into 900 is 4 9 is 36. So 3600 divided by 6. Divided by 6 means 6 ones are 6 6 are 36. So 600. So ticket for 4 person is 600 rupees. A train covers 186 kilometers in 3 hours. Find the distance covered by the train in 2 hours. So the sentence is distance covered by a train in 3 hours. How much? 3 hours, 186 kilometer. And the distance covered by a train 2 hours. That we have to find. And here main thing is kilometer and hour. For 3 hours the train cover 186 kilometer. For 2 hours question mark. So 186 cross multiply means 186 into 2. 186 into 2 divided by 3. So 186 into 2 is 372 divided by 3. After dividing 124 per kilometer. Next question, fourth question. Rekha wants to buy 11 pens. The cost of 15 pens is rupees 120. How much will she have to pay for 11 pens? Sentence can be formed means cost of 15 pens is how much? Cost of 15 pens cost is rupees 1200 rupees. Therefore cost of 11 pens. Main important point, pens and rupees. For 15 pen cost is 120. For 11 pens question mark. So 120 into 11 cross multiply means 120 into 11 divided by 15. Now 120 into 11 is 1320. Multiply. First multiply. 120 to 11 is 1320 and then divide with 15. 1320 divided by 15 is 88 rupees. Next, fifth question. 9 kg of potato cost rupees 72. How much will Mr. Bose pay if she wants only 7 kg of potato? Sentence. Cost of 9 kg of potato. How much? 9 kg potato cost is rupees 72. Therefore, cost of 7 kg of potato. For 9 kg of potato cost is 70 rupees, 72 rupees. For 7 kg question mark. So 72 into 7 or 7 into 72 also cross multiplication is same line, 72 into 7 divided by 9. 9. Now multiply 72 into 7. After multiplying 72 into 7, answer is 504 and divided by 9. And divide these two numbers, answer we get 56 rupees. Next, there are 150 pencil in 5 boxes. How many pencil are there in 3 boxes? Number of pencil in 5 boxes are, how much? There are 150 pencil. 150 pencil. Therefore, number of pencil in 3 boxes are. Okay, that we have. Pencil and boxes. 150 pencil in 5 boxes. So, 3 boxes, how much? Cross multiply means 150 into 3 divided by 5. So, 150 into 3 after multiplying we get 450 divided by 5. Now, 450 divided by 5 is 90. 90 pencil. Next here, 7th one, 500 people can travel in 10 buses. How many people can travel in 7 buses? So, number of people can travel in 10 buses. How much? 500 people can travel in 10 buses. So, 500. And traveling, therefore, number of people can travel in 7 buses. So, here main point is people and bus. So, 500 people can travel 10 buses. So, 7 buses, how many people can? So, here 500 into 7 divided by 10. 500 into 7 divided by 10. 500 into 7 by 10. Now 500 into 7 is 3500 by 10. 0, 0 cancel means 350. Answer is 350. Next is 8th one. 15 trucks easily carry 3000 bags of rice. How many bags of rice will 8 trucks carry? So here number of bags of rice carried by 15 trucks. How much? 15 trucks carry 3000. Therefore, number of bags of rice carried by 8 trucks that we have to find. So here truck bags and truck. 15 truck carry 3000 bags. For 8 truck carry question mark. So 3000 into 18, 8 divided by 15. 3000 into 8 by 15. Multiply 3000 into 8, that is 24,000 by 15. After dividing, you get answer as 16,000. Next question, 9th one. A potter makes 500 pots in 250 hours. How many pots does he makes in 105 hours? So, number of pots made by potter in 250 hours. How much? 500 pots. So, number of pots made in 105 hours that we have to find. So, main important one, pot and hours. So, in 500 pots are made in 250 hours. So, 105 hours, how many pots are made? Question marks. 500 into 105 divided by 250. Multiply 500 into 105. After multiplying, you get 52,500 divided by 250. Then divide these two numbers. Then you get 210 pots. Next question. A frog leaps 162 times in 13 minutes. How many times will it leap in 11 minutes? Number of times a frog leap in 13 minutes. How much? 13 minutes a frog leap? 169. Therefore, number of times frog leaps in 11 minutes. So, main important frog leaps and minutes. 13 minutes a frog leap, 169. Okay, 169 times 1 times. For 11 minutes, how much? So 169 into 11 divided by 13. 169 into 11 means after multiplying these two numbers, you get 1859 and divided by 13. Now divide these two numbers. After division, you get answer as 143.